Hey everyone, live from Denmark. So we are currently, let's say, all day activating and doing different energetic work. So I'll show you this area where we are at. Which is connected to the energetic work we've been doing in Denmark and the Netherlands and all of UK, Ireland, Scotland. It's all interconnected in Egypt and most of Europe and all around the world, really. I'll switch the camera around here. There we go. So what you're seeing, we're at a stone circle with carvings. It's still being constructed. Perhaps you can hear music in the background, and I'll point up here. If you can see in the distance, this is Patricia that is with us from Denmark, carrying a nice basket. And way over there is Agnes from the Netherlands, and right behind Patricia now is a very important spiral mother mound where the Divine Feminine 4 will be going. I'm looking around here. We also have with us here today Femke, of course, and Lee, and right in front of us, that is walking. This is Elizabeth from Denmark, and that's Lee coming towards her, and of course Fem in the middle. We're getting some pictures, and it's important to note here that these, let's say, statues, what you see, to keep it simple, these are constructed of the highly efficient and energetic ways. Again, to keep it as simple, granite, and it's the selection of the granites are, let's say, the person that is building this, he knows what he is doing. These three down here are the same sort of granite, pink granite, that is used in the pyramid, the mother pyramid of Giza. So it's very important, the granite and sort of pegmatic material. And on the opposite side, what you see, any of you that have visited Giza, you see the darker statues. They're acting like a negative ground. This is still being constructed here, so it is an energetic center, if you will. And the properties of these uprights, the statues, monoliths, whatever you wish to call them, the selection of the material they're made out of the different granites is selective as well, to create certain energetics here in the least. So what we are doing here today, we are powering this up for the light, and to utilize in part of an activation, as I mentioned earlier, that is very important not only to Europe but to the whole planet. And without going deeper in there's Femke going up towards the mound, without going deeper into a lengthy discussion on what we do, because it is also very complex, and instead of Rick rambling on and on, this is a introduction of a little bit of at least what we're doing here today. And what you will hear in the background is some of the harmonics, because of vibration as well. The certain harmonics interacts with the stones, the same as in the pyramids, and of course with the right resonance and frequency, you can levitate stones, as some of you may know. huge stones. So, just a little bit with that, and Elizabeth going to the mound, Lee and I, so there's 6 of us here. The masculine will just stay down. They need to do their job up on that mound and anchor in the mother energy and any clearing, and then anchor in the light. And Lee and I are here as electrical backup in the least. So we got beautiful scenery here in Denmark. That is the ocean. That is actually salt water, yeah, from I believe the Baltic or North Sea. My geography is a little bit off now. I did know pretty good. So yeah, and wide fields, and not much activity here yet in the sky today, except you might see one little spiral beginning to form, I believe, right up in there. It was very active last evening after we did the lives. There were several spirals that occurred as the energy is also being transmuted on a wide scale as a result of the activations we are doing. And of course, when we do this high energetic work, it's to uplift the consciousness, but it's to transmute the layers of density and fears within the consciousness as well. And then on a collective level, once that is done, ones are able to see, and their consciousness raises because the things that keep them and prevent them in the past from seeing is the fear. So by the great collective work of all of the divine ones, by transmuting that a lot of that dense energy, it alleviates somewhat the pressure on them, and they're able to access their higher consciousness. So we have like an eye shape coming here. This one actually looks a little bit like the eye of Horus, I believe. So, or Ra, perhaps this one. So it is important work we all do, and every bit of energetic and divine work ones are doing today, it all contributes to the whole. So there is no wrong in what each individual is guided to do. It all contributes. There's many divine groups upon the planet, that are specified in certain areas, but it all converges together once we have it all completed. And with that, the completion, we are getting very near it. And as many of you can see, the signs in the sky, if you will, are abounding more and more, and more profound representations of the energetic work we're doing as well. Because again, quickly I'll just say, energy is in motion, and energy and vibration in motion is cymatics, and it will show you what is currently happening. As an example, last night about the spirals and the portals that were above us, the vortex of energies, and revealing and showing how all of this is very real. It's very important, and it's our connections to the creator codes, if you will, to ascend the planet. So anyways, instead of rambling, that is great, and I must get back to divine energetic work here. So love and light, much gratitude, and may have some more for you later. And have an amazing morning, day, night, wherever you may be.